According to a forthcoming book by David Drucker, a Washington Examiner columnist who actually sat down and had an interview with Donald Trump. But according to his new book, Trump claims that he totally would have stopped the Capitol rioters from doing anything bad had he, of course, been allowed, to walk down to the Capitol with them after his speech at the January 6th Stop the Steal rally. Here's what Trump said. I wanted to go down with the crowd. I said I was going to go down with the crowd, but they wouldn't let me go. I think if I did go down there, I would have stopped people from doing anything bad. How? That's what I want to know. Drucker, why didn't you do the follow-up question of, really, how? What would you have done, tough guy? Would you have gone up to the front of the barricades and said, "You aren't getting in here. I'm Donald Trump and I'm the manliest man ever and you have to respect that"? Would you have given a moving speech telling people you appreciate their enthusiasm, but what they're about to do is illegal and therefore you cannot condone it? Everyone go home. No, you wouldn't do that either. You know how I know you wouldn't have done a damn thing about it? Because you didn't do a damn thing about it, even though you weren't at the Capitol. It took you hours before you finally released a statement telling these people to go home. And of course, you thanked them and said you loved them very much. And according to reporters, you actually had to record that message multiple times because you were being far too soft on the insurrectionists. But I just love this story because it shows you what a tough macho guy Donald Trump truly believes that he is, right? This overweight, McDonald's-loving idiot who's never exercised a day in his life, and I know we can recognize our own there, thinks that he is the epitome of what a man should be. Thinks he's so dang tough that nobody can stand up to him. And if they do, they're gonna get what's coming to him because he can just take everybody and he could stop the violence. He could stop all these horrible things like he said in the past. This is not an isolated incident, by the way, folks, of him swearing that he totally could stop a horrible thing from happening because he is, Donald J. Trump. No, you're a coward. You hid inside the White House watching this unfold on television like the rest of us, but unlike the rest of us, you loved what you were watching on that TV. You didn't care that your supporters were marching around the Capitol screaming, "Hang Mike Pence." You didn't care that your Trump-loving senators that you were actually having phone conversations with were hiding in a supply closet, huddled together, fearing for their lives. You didn't care about any of it. You could have stopped this at any time this day, regardless of where you were physically located. You made the choice to not do that. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.